Yo soy luz, candente luz, luz radiante, luz intensificada. Dios consume mis tinieblas, transmutándolas en luz. En este día yo soy un foco del sol central, a través de mi fluye un río cristalino, una fuente viviente de luz, que jamás podrá ser cualificada por pensamientos y sentimientos humanos. Yo soy una avanzada de lo divino. Las tinieblas que me han usado son consumidas por el poderoso río de luz que yo soy. Yo soy, yo soy, yo soy luz. Yo vivo, yo vivo, yo vivo en la luz. Yo soy la máxima dimensión de la luz, yo soy la más pura intención de la luz, yo soy luz, 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 inundando el mundo doquiera que voy, bendiciendo, fortaleciendo e impartiendo el designio del reino del cielo.
Amada. Welcome, Ascended Master Dwal Ku. Welcome, Ascended Master Dwal Ku. Welcome, Ascended Master Dwal Ku. Welcome, Ascended Master Dwal Ku.
We're going to begin our chakra initiations and invocations now. Those of you who wish to participate, please sit in the tent. In the main tent here, this is immediately preceding the dictations. First of all, we'll take our sheet. This is on the back of the handout entitled Diagrams of the Cosmic Clock. If you look very carefully now at the cosmic clock, you'll see the diagram of the chakras. I created this diagram especially for this session so that you would have an understanding of how you are working on the chakras on the cosmic clock. The crown chakra is on the 12 o'clock line. If you don't have your chart with you, you can always create yourself a quick diagram as I'm giving it to you. So you can get out your notebooks if you wish. The crown chakra is on the 12 o'clock line, and the base of the spine chakra is on the 6 o'clock line. So you see the line that is drawn vertically from 12 to 6 is as the line of the spinal altar. Now, if you can imagine that line bending to the right and to the left, it makes two arcs in the circle, but in fact, everything that is on the border of the circle is really on the center as you would visualize your body, but it is on the periphery as you see yourself as a 5-pointed star. This means that the second ray is at the 12 and the fourth ray is at the 6. This point of the crown chakra, therefore, is the consummation of the raising of the base of the spine chakra, not only through all of these chakras, but passing through the electronic belt, the kettle drum that we also showed you yesterday in our slides. So if you visualize the cosmic clock as having the horizontal plane being at the solar plexus, at the top of that electronic belt, you can see everything below the 3-9 axis would be in the subconscious in the electronic belt, and that which is above is the open space of the upper chakras, the heart chakra being positioned on the 3 o'clock line. And as you now discover, you see the threefold flame inside of the 8th ray chakra, the secret chamber of the heart in the center. So what we are showing here is that the 12 and the 6 are in polarity, as are the crown chakra and the base. The Father, Mother, God must be in unison and in harmony within our psyche, within our subconscious, within our beings. Now, the warring within one's members can easily be a division within oneself, between oneself and one's parents. But it can also be from many generations prior, where there is a mingling of seed, genetic strain, of blood itself, that is mutually antagonistic. And that mutual antagonism may carry all the way down to the present, so that there is that division. These two chakras need to be seen as interacting and, as it were, as one. So, unless this harmony is reestablished through making calls and through our clearance patterns, we are going to discover that there will always be this division. And with that division, we cannot pass on unity and harmony in any area of service or to our offspring or to our creations. On the 1-7 axis is the seat of the soul chakra, which is under the 7th ray. On the 2-8 axis is the solar plexus. On the 3-9 is the heart chakra. On the 4-10 is the third eye. And the 5-11 is the throat chakra. Now, if you will study the rest of this handout, you will see who the masters are on those lines, who are the beings who assist you, what is the human creation that assails you, what is apt to hold back the full expression of that balance of Alpha and Omega, which we understand is our moral right to guard and to retain. We see the hierarchies of the sun, we see the God qualities, we see the threefold flame to be outpictured. It all comes home on this chart that is on the back of this handout. Now when you take your astrology and you also look at it in terms of these signs of the zodiac, these hierarchies, you can see what the initiations are, what you must pass through, what you must pay attention to gain the mastery of that chakra and to clear that chakra. Now, what it is important to realize is that the 7 rays are the outer rays of manifestation. This is our principal assignment. We have to make some balance, some semblance of balance, of love, wisdom, and power on these rays and in these chakras in order to have a sufficiency of balance of the threefold flame of the heart. Yesterday we were speaking about balancing that love, wisdom, and power in each of the 4 quadrants, in our expression, in our service. This is to that end that we might balance the plumes of the threefold flame. The threefold flame is a 1/16 of an inch in height, sealed in the secret chamber of the heart, sealed physically as well as in this 8th ray heart chakra.